Hi, my name is Keith and I am known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to talk to you about why I don't believe in bad luck. For good people. For bad people, you can expect bad luck, especially if you're being a bad person. Bad! Naughty! Don't do that! But there's not bad people watching my videos. Uh, Bad people often find my videos to be evil or scary or too much. The videos are too much. You're telling me I have to stop doing things that don't best serve me. It's too much. Ah. Well, okay, go through what you have to go through, then come back to my channel. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about why I don't believe in bad luck at all for good people. Especially, I apply this to myself. I tell this to people who are legitimately good people. I tell this to people who are constantly moving closer to God and becoming the highest version of themselves and just flourishing people. Now in this video, you're going to learn, I'm actually going to talk about this for the bad people who, I don't think any people are really bad that are watching my videos unless you're turning to good, which then, other than that, then you have nothing to worry about. But today, you're going to learn that bad people get bad luck because that's bad luck. That's also good for them to become good people. What? What? Can you explain that again, Stone Man? Well, basically, you have to understand that circumstances that are not good are playing out in your favor. When you understand that everything that's going on is playing out in your favor, then you don't view it as bad luck. So basically, when you think that, let's just say you've tried something new, and I'm gonna break this down to be very simple. There's 24 hours in a day, unless you're on a different planet. Unless you're in the afterlife, and there's no concept of that. But the thing is, there's 24 hours in a day. You get this many hours of sleep. You wake up. You do stuff throughout the day that was similar to the day before. Maybe it's a little bit different. Then you relax, or whatever you do during the entire day, and then you go to sleep. Take a breakdown. Take a breakdown of your entire day. You have things that you continuously do. Things that are in your day-to-day life, you're just going through them. So let's just say you do a project, you go to work, you do a bunch of different things, and you're noticing that some of the things are not working out. Now look at yourself. Look where you're heading. Where are you heading? Where would you like to head? If you're someone who wants to be a multi-millionaire entrepreneur and you're only making, I'm not going to say only making 6 figures. Let's just say you're still stuck at your job or whatever. But the thing is, if you're doing well, but you'd like to do better, and you're asking God to do better, then what will you do? Well, you'll get challenged on things for things to work out in your favor. Now, what is that composed of? It means the things that are not best serving you are things that will start catching fire. They'll start causing uncomfort and disruption. And it's because we've asked God for help. So let's just say we're on the track to life. We're on the track. We're on the horse of life, and we're looking where we're supposed to be heading, but sometimes we're not really sure where we're heading, and so we basically get off the horse for a second to relax or do something else, or maybe there's something interesting around that's off the horse, right? Well, we wander off the track, we wander off the road. There could be gold in the woods. So I might do some meditations as well in the future, because I'm very visual. So you're on this horse, and you're walking, and the horse is walking. As you're walking, you stop because you're just taking a break, which we take a break from what we're supposed to be doing sometimes. That horse was heading to mountains. Beautiful mountains. Now, you get off the horse because maybe the horse has to get some water. But maybe you think, because we don't always know, but maybe you think there's like gold in the woods somewhere. Like the woods have like a very valuable essence. Let's just say like the woods are, and this is a very visual example, the woods are of a very special treat. So there could be treasure in the woods. So we leave our horse right there. We get off the horse. We're on the path. So we got off the momentum of the path, and we're still on the path, which happens to people. Some people will get back on the horse and head where they're supposed to go because experience. They've done that before, so they will not do it again. So someone will get off the horse, get off the path, and start walking into the woods. It's kind of interesting. It's new. It's fun. And you get into the woods. Nothing's there that you're supposed to find. You're finding trouble. So let's just say in the woods you start going hungry. You start noticing like you're getting bug bites. Now, things are just getting kind of crazy, and it's because you tried something new and you thought you were doing right. You thought there was gold in the woods. You still think there's gold in the woods. You're spending some time in the woods. Time is going by. The time is not in your favor. You start setting up in the woods. The horse has wandered off, and you think that the path that you're supposed to be on is a new path that you were to make, and you're trying the new path and it's not working out. It's just not working out. You're in the woods, you set up a camp, you're looking for this gold, and the woods seem of value to you. They seem of value. It seems like a really rare area to be. Maybe the resources are rich, etc. And you're not finding food in the woods. You're not finding much of. You're just finding troubles in the woods, and you think everything's bad. You think everything is just horrible, and life is not working with you. You've asked God for help, and it doesn't seem like you're getting help, and nothing you do in the woods is blessed. Now, for someone who wants to stay in the woods, they're going to live life, and they're going to think their life is cursed. That they're going to think their life is just completely just off kilter. They're going to think that God's not with them or helping them anymore, when the help was to get the person uncomfortable and out of the woods, because you're nowhere near your track of your highest good. So let's just say you're forced out of the woods now. Too many bug bites, no food, no water, bad weather, etc. You get back on the track, the horse is not there. The horse wandered off. So maybe someone took the horse. And you're walking on the you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, but you're walking on the track again, and you're like, okay, now I don't have the horse. I just wasted a bunch of time in the woods. And you're just like, what was the point of that? Like, you just feel like you wasted a bunch of time. You feel like nothing played out in your favor. You've had like a month of bad luck or whatever. When that's not exactly how it was. So everything is perspection and perception. So your perception and perception of what just happened is you just got really unlucky when you thought you're intuitively guided to a treasure, and you weren't. You were off the right track, but you thought that was the right track, and you thought you were just having bad luck and God wasn't helping you, when God is actually helping you to get back on the right track. That's going to the mountains, because instead of for these woods that you're messing around in, and I hope you guys like the visual example. I could write a book like this. I'm going to do some meditations like this that help people, because I can take you places in the astral realm, because this place actually exists in the astral realm. You guys might have been there, not even knowing it, but the thing is, you're walking on the path again. The horse is gone, so now you're walking on the path versus a horse carrying you, and it seems like you're on the right path, but you're still encountering trouble. What's up with that? Like, okay, you're on the right path again, but it's slow. It's because you might have missed the thing that was carrying you to where you're supposed to go. It's a little tougher, but you're on the right track. But you're walking on that track for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and a new horse comes along, or maybe instead of a horse, a car comes on the track. So you're driving a car down the track instead of a horse. Whatever. Like a car. Yeah, let's just say you just got upgraded. So that whole entire experience of you going through the woods and finding nothing but trouble and you thinking you're doing right is basically, that's a part of your journey, because are you going to wander off into the woods again? Maybe with the new car that you have that's going down the path. And maybe the path got bigger. The path got bigger since you last left. And there's more on the path. Like now, when you go down the path, it's... as you go down the path, you're seeing a lot of spots that look like the woods you wandered off. You're seeing a lot of things that are temptations to get you off the path. The things that kind of seem like it's the right thing to do, but your intuition is telling you no because of the experience you've had before. Why did that happen to you before when you came off the path? It's because that was a part of your story. That was a part of what makes you strong. That was a part of why this can give you intuition. So let's just say, I can't say any, I'm not going to say any name brand cars because monetization rules. And I got more monetized recently, so they're more, it's more specific about certain monetization rules. So let's just say you're driving, instead of a horse, which the horse took you pretty far, now this car is taking you as far as you can go very fast. So you're in the car, let's say this car is fast, it's full of oil, or maybe it's electric, and you're going down this path very fast now, a lot faster than you could have on the horse. So maybe it was meant to happen. But as you get up the road and you stop out of the car and you're looking out of the road, you're seeing spots that look like the woods times 10. So you're tempted to get off the track and go into the woods. But as a human, you have that option and you have the free will. You have the option to get off the track and go into the new woods that look a lot more valuable than the last one. A lot more promising, but from your intuition, because intuition comes from experience as well. It's not just what your guides are saying, because you could have no experience with something and your guides will tell you something, but you'll just completely ignore the intuition and you'll just go with what you think is right because we're human. Free will. Ha! So, as you drive down the path, you're seeing all these different spots. Some of you might get off on the spots and the same thing might happen and you might lose the car. You might just, you left the car there, maybe you got towed. Maybe someone else drove off with it because let's just say the car that you found is someone doing the same mistake. So you're picking up where someone else left off because they walked into the woods. Maybe that's the future version of yourself. I hope you like my example, guys. This is like a meditation over here. But the whole point is you have several different paths in life. The path that God put you on, that, let's just say that path doesn't really have any resistance, and it seems sometimes people will think it's a little too easy. Sometimes people will be just comfortable with going down the path. I'm like, okay, the path there could be something else better out there. Like, you can add something different to the path. You can get off and go to the woods, and there's lots to look at in the woods. So every time you stop, you see a different thing, different sightings in the woods that might be promising. So maybe you might just find a bag of gold in the woods, right? And you might find a bag of gold in the woods, but you might not have anywhere to put the bag because the car is gone. What am I saying? I'm saying that everything will be promising upon your journey, and you can try new things, and sometimes things might work out. So unless you got off that path, you might have not found the car. So these are just minor examples because I don't think you understand how it works, because most people are not going to see how this applies to their life. So I won't use anyone's life as an example. You progressed on your path because, like I said, God, most importantly, God has his path for us, but we'll make our paths for ourselves. We don't always know God's plan, which is the main path that's taken us to the mountain. And even on the mountain, when we get to the mountain that's at the end of the path, we have to climb the mountain. So, like I said, every time you have a new blessing, every time you're getting upgraded, it feels like there's more challenges. It's like, what? I was supposed to relax now. I'm supposed to chill out. I'm supposed to be able to rest. I'm supposed to... What's going on? Like, when's the rest? The rest is when you decide you want to rest, but when you keep pushing and you're going on higher levels, the bigger challenges you destroy, keep in mind like a video game. Because if you're paying attention in a video game, and I'm going to use this as an example as well. In a video game, you will get to level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'll slay the end boss. And then, when you get to level 10, 11, 12, it's like, the end boss is really tough to defeat. It's even tough to get to the end boss. But it takes a lot more time, and it's a lot less relaxing. It's not as comfortable, but when you defeat the end boss, the treasure is bigger, and you have the option to stay at that level, or you can accept a new challenge that's much bigger and much scarier, and you'll keep getting leveled up. It's up to you. It's just flat out free will. Whatever doesn't seem to be working out in your favor is something that's adding to your story. There's no bad luck when there's nothing but experience. What I call bad luck is when you're a bad person and you're going you're going the opposite way down the path. You're going the wrong way down the road. You're not, people who are doing bad, maybe God will let that person go to the wrong way down the road instead of for correcting them because they're doing bad and they're choosing bad. And some people don't even ask God for help or move themselves closer to God, and they don't know they're going down the wrong path, and then something hits them, and then either they get canceled out, or, which does happen, which flat out does happen. I've seen that happen to people. It'll happen regardless. It's not if, it's about when. So if you're a good person doing everything you're supposed to be doing, all that resistance, all that bad luck that you think you're having is getting you to where you're supposed to be with many rewards. I hope you liked this video, guys. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Keep moving yourself closer to God. Know that your bad luck is no bad luck. It's okay. I was off in the woods. I'm back on the path now. You have pain, but that pain came with gain. And at the end of that path, you're gonna see nothing but less complaints. You won't be complaining as much when the rewards are bigger. So just know that you got put on the right path and you have nothing to worry about. So if you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!